Next week, Nate celebrates his move from guidance to STEAM. That's science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Nate is well versed in science. He has a lifelong love of the subject. In fact, in the 6th grade, Nate went to space camp for a week at Cape Canaveral. Isn't that right, Nate?
Absolutely is.
Fantastic. So who has questions for Nate? Molly, what do you got?
First off, we have a nice space theme going on here.
Yeah, this is
We
good.
do.
A lot of space going on. So just a shout out to outer space. Nate, did you have to apply to go to this camp, and how did you win this wonderful honor?
It was, I'm sure there was a camp application that my parents or grandparents filled out. I actually, I was very lucky to have young grandparents as a child, and they knew I really liked space. So they they brought me down to Cape Canaveral to go to space camp, and I went with my second cousin in an RV with my grandmother, my grandfather, and her brother and wife. Yeah.
Are you from West Virginia? Oh. There's a lot of people in that RV, Nate. Are you from West Virginia?
No.
I kid.
All right, Steve, what do you got? What's your question?
Nate, how long does space camp last?
It was a week-long camp, which culminated in a what is it called? The fake thing where you're in a space like a capsule
like
and
anti-gravity or
no. Oh my God!
Simulator, like a simulator.
Thank you, a simulator. Yes, you're in a.
English
it culminates in a simulated mission. Yeah.
We've learned previously from your simulator experience that you could successfully land a plane. Do you think that you could retain some of these skills from youth about landing a spaceship based from your simulator experience?
Do you land spaceships? I guess you kind of do.
I think you
Well,
have
it's either
to.
that or crash them.
Not the ones that we have
used to
now.
go.
I mean, the old space shuttles you could land because they had landing gear and they were meant to be reused.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I would be awful at it. I was the commander in the simulated mission, and I started freaking out because they threw a curveball at us, and the landing gear didn't come down. So I just started flipping all kinds of buttons.
So what's Nate's motto? Fun but scary?
Wow, I love that your flight or fight response is just neither. Just start whacking random.
So there's the third one that a lot of people don't understand. There's fight, flight, and flail.
That's right. Flail.
I call it my Kermit response.
Yeah.
So Jeff, do you have any questions for Nate?
Yes. Have you ever thought about joining the Space Force that President Donald Trump has put together?
Well, I've been watching the documentary on Netflix about it, and no, actually, I did. I wanted to become an astronaut and go into space, and then and I was all about science, and then math kind of came up, and it's like you need to know a lot of math, and that's when I was like, I'm going to go into theater.
You don't need any math in theater.
What?
Would
You
you,
don't need any
ever
math in
send?
theater.
No, you don't need any math in theater.
No.
Nate, would you send one of your kids down to Cape Canaveral to space camp?
Yes, yeah, I would. They actually have family camps where you can go with, adults can bring their kids and do that.
Cool.
I don't know if they're still doing them in Cape Canaveral because that kind of shut down. I think they're just doing them in Huntsville, Alabama, and Texas, whatever it is in Texas.
All right, you've heard the questions. Now let's hear your conclusions. Steve, is he telling the truth or is it a lie?
It just seems like something Nate would definitely do. So yeah, it's true.
True. All right, Marie, what do you say?
The idea of the flip and flail, the flail and flip, that seems very Nate. So I'm gonna say it's true.
All right, Molly, what's your call?
I'm gonna say lie, but I feel like you might be making it so like you're lying that it's true, and that's where I'm getting a little hung up. But I'm gonna go lie because why not?
All right, Jeff, what's your call?
He's a lion. Look at his nose growing right now, just like Pinocchio.
All right. So we have Steve and Marie with truth. We have Molly and Jeff with a lie. Nate, fess up.
It is 100% true.
Yes.
Yeah, and actually, we after space camp, we were in the RV, and we had a campsite like right across from where they lift off, and there was a shuttle on the launch pad that we postponed our trip home by a day or two, hoping to see it, but it got postponed, so we didn't get to see it.
I got a quick question.
All right.
Since you guys were the same age, did you become friends with Neil Armstrong?
I became friends with his brother, Stretch Armstrong. Yeah. We were closer. We did more stuff together. Yeah.
Yeah, and much like Stretch Armstrong, Nate is filled with corn syrup.
That's true.
So, Jeff, how would you like to score that?
I'm giving right off the bat 25 points to Nate for the Stretch Armstrong comeback. That was awesome, man. That was quick.
good.
Quick on your feet. And
All right.
give everybody else big goose eggs, big zero, because not any of you guys mentioned Chris Cassidy or Jessica Meir, our two main astronauts that were up in the International Space Station. A little disappointed.
You're right.
All
You're
right,
right.
hometown penalties.
Right.
Join us next week for filmmaker, game designer, and comic book creator Sean French, only on Balderdash Academy. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon. You can find us on your favorite podcast service as Balderdash Academy. Go Dashers!